What's up guys, and welcome back to my channel. For today's video, we are going back to the basics and talk about the 3 common methods for farming crystals in the game. The main reason why I'm making this video is because of the recent comments that I've been receiving about guides, tips and tricks for new players who are going to play in the global version. So don't worry guys, because I've got you covered, which leads to the sponsor of this video. Do you want to stay online 24/7 in this game, but don't want to use your phone or you don't have a computer to do it? UgPhone has got you covered. UgPhone is a cloud emulator that is perfect for AFK grinding. It is a cloud phone that runs independently in the cloud without consuming the memory or battery of your physical device. Even if you close the UgPhone app, your game will still continue to run in the cloud, which makes this the perfect app for AFK grinding for 24 hours, 7 days a week non-stop. You can also run multiple instances of UgPhone in one account, which allows you to play multiple games or accounts simultaneously. UgPhone is available in Google Play for Android, App Store for iOS, Windows Store for PC, and you can also use a web browser to run UgPhone. If you want to try out UgPhone, you can use my link shown in the description below. Note that when you are playing in the Southeast Asian region, make sure to select the Singapore servers. You can also use my invitation code, which gives you an extra 488 diamonds from UgPhone that you can use to extend your time in using the device. 12 diamonds is equal to an hour of an extension, so the 488 diamonds is an additional 40 hours in using the UgPhone cloud device. So thank you guys, and thank you UgPhone for the sponsor. Now let's get back to the video. In ROX, there are 3 methods for farming crystals, and these are through your life skills. If you haven't seen those yet, just click the arrow icon at the right side of the window, and then click the life icon at the bottom right. From there, you will see the life skills available in the game. The 3 methods or life skills that I'm talking about are the fishing, mining, and gardening skills. These are your main farming methods in this game. But before I talk about each life skill, we should first talk about the driving force that allows your character to do these life skills. And that is the stamina in this game. Each life skill that you will do will consume your stamina. With that being said, this is where the big question comes in. Where or how do we get the stamina in the game? Well, the answer to that is very easy and straightforward. The main source of stamina is through the consumption of your Odin's Blessing. If you click the Odin's Blessing icon at the right side of your HP and SP bar, you will see that 1 Odin's Blessing consumed will be converted into 1 stamina. It is basically a 1:1 ratio between the two. Of course, the next question that will be asked is, how do you get your Odin's Blessing? Just click the Obtain Blessing button below, and a new window will appear and show you the sources of these blessings in the game. So there are 2 ways to get the blessing. The first method is through the daily mission board, as you can accumulate a total of 1,800 blessing from completing these daily missions. The second method is from the blessing that is given when your character is inside the Frontera city. These 2 methods will be the main source of your blessing on a daily basis, which means that you can get a total of 2,000 blessings per day. Of course, there is also a chance that you will get a double reward in the mission board, further increasing the blessing that you can get. But anyway, now that we know the source of our stamina in-game, let's now go back to the 3 life skills. The first life skill that we will discuss is the mining life skill. For this one, your character is required to go to the Mjolnir Dead Pit map, where the mining site is located. To automatically go there, just open the mining life skill window and select a location at the right side of the window. Since I'm only at level 1, I will only select the ore vein level 1 location. From there, my character will automatically make its way to the Mjolnir map. Once you're at the site, just click the mining button and then click the start mining at the lower right side of the screen. Do take note that the mining life skill cannot be done manually, meaning you can leave your character while it is doing the mining life skill. The only thing that you need is to have a normal or an advanced pickaxe in order to continue this life skill. This item can be bought from the Sundry store in the life section window. In this life skill, the materials that you can get are the different stones that is used to smelt or craft the materials needed for the upgrading, enchantment, and refining of your equipment. Another thing that you have to take note of is that the stones that you get from mining are random, meaning you will not be able to target a specific stone. You might get a Muspelheim on your first try and then get a Bradium on the next. When it comes to your mining level, each time you attempt to mine a stone, you will receive 2 experience points as indicated in the window. These 2 EXP points will also correspond to the number of stamina that you consume. And of course, the higher your mining level goes, the higher the level the stones that you can get. Moving on to the next one, which is the fishing life skill. Similar to mining, there are different locations where you can go fishing, and the fish that you can get can also be used to smelt or craft materials that are also needed for the upgrading, enchantment, and refining progressions. Another similarity between fishing and mining is that the fish that you get from this life skill is also random, meaning there is a chance that you catch a different fish. However, unlike mining, you can increase the odds of the specific fish that you want to catch, and that is by using a fishing bait. For example, I would like to catch a shell. To increase the odds or the chances of getting this item, check out the item in the recommended text below. Based on the description, the rattan material is the fishing bait required to increase the odds of getting the shell material. So in order to get the rattan material, just click the magnifying glass icon and then click Obtain. And then click the bait shop NPC in Alberta to buy this fishing bait. The fishing baits found in this NPC can be bought using the Zenny currency. So once you've got your bait, just go back to the fishing site, use the fishing bait, and you can start casting the line. Oh, and by the way, unlike mining, there are 2 ways to do the fishing life skill. You can either do it manually by clicking the cast button below, or you can do it automatically by using the automatic fishing rod. And last but not the least is the gardening life skill. For this one, you will be able to get different types of flowers that are also used for smelting. The most common flowers that are being gathered by the players are the flowers used to create the enchantment stones. For example, the Shattering Shroom, which is located in the Mjolnir Mountains or in the Labyrinth Forest. Each flower that you pick will cost you 10 stamina, which is similar to the fishing life skill. And unlike the mining and fishing, you only have one option in gathering these materials, and that is by picking the flowers manually. Yep, you heard it right. There is no automatic function available in the game. You need to click the gather button every time you want to pick a flower. However, the main difference between gardening, fishing, and mining is that the flowers that you specifically gather are guaranteed. There is no RNG when it comes to the gardening output. If you want to get the Shattering Shroom, it is 100% guaranteed that you will not get any other flower in that area. Although, the main setback of gardening is that unlike the 2 other life skills, which you can do at any given time, gardening has a specific schedule that you need to follow. For example, the Shattering Shroom will only be available for gardening once this time has elapsed. so you need to plan your schedule if gardening is the life skill that you want to prioritize. Another thing that I would like to note is that the flowers in each gardening spot is not unlimited. So if there are other players also gathering these flowers, then you might get less items on that specific time. In addition to that, the weather system in the game can also affect the number of flowers that you can gather. For example, if the weather is raining, the number of flowers that you can gather in one spot will become unlimited, as the rain reduces the cooldown time of each flower spawn. However, if it's a normal sunny day, and you have already exhausted all the available flowers in one spot, there will be a 1-minute cooldown before you can gather a flower in that spot again. This weather effect is only applicable to outdoor gardening spots. If you are in the Payon Cave area, the weather change will not take effect. And that's it for the 3 methods of farming crystals in the game. All of these materials that you can get from the 3 life skills discussed in this video can be sold in the exchange center for the crystal currency. As of the moment, the fish used for upgrading the equipment are the in-demand materials in the EC, because upgrading is typically the first progression method that players do in new servers. But anyway, do what's best and more convenient for you. If you have any questions, write it down in the comment section below. If you enjoyed the video, don't forget to leave a like, and if you want to see more ROX content, don't forget to subscribe to the channel. GG!
You're a superhero.